One of the biggest mistakes that beginners make when they're trading penny stocks is that they haven't made shit until they've done this. Yes, that's right. You haven't made any money until you sell. Guys, what's going on? My name is Brad and this is Own the Chaos, where we talk about everything over-the-counter penny stocks. And I love this highly volatile market, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get chewed up and spit out. And that's why I created a community that I have that is at WeTradeHQ. It's WeTradeHQ.com. The links are down in the description. It is a free community for you to learn and grow, and we celebrate your success, especially if you are just starting out. And that's what this video is going to be geared towards, guys, on how to sell a penny stock, especially after you've had a major run. I don't know how many times, I've been doing this a long time now with people that have just started out trading, where they will experience some huge, massive five-figure win, and it's relatively early in their trading career, and they watch it go all the way up and come all the way back down to where they started. That's the nature of the beast. You have to understand the volatility that goes on down here within the OTC and just penny stocks in general, is that your five-figure win isn't going to wait around for you forever. You got to take it when it's given to you and leave it at that. Even your most experienced traders will tell you that no matter how big their win, they are selling along the way. You know, it's always important to protect that initial investment. And there's a strategy that I have set in place that's helped me throughout my trading career. I'm gonna share that with you today. So, let's just say that you bought something, 000, okay? 000 set, let's make it easy because I'm good at math, I ain't that good at math, okay? So, 0005, hold on. I did it to myself again, I ran out of room. 005, so I'll buy something at 0005. Let's say I bought 1 million shares, all right? That's 500 bucks. Okay? $500 will get you 1 million shares at 0.005 cents per share. So, let's say it doubles. It goes to 001. Goes to 001. That means your $500 investment is now valued at $1,000. You don't have that $1,000 yet because you haven't sold. Okay, and what I tell everybody, if you do nothing else, at the very least, when you have a selling strategy, always protect that initial investment, because you could always use that investment to buy the next one. Do you think that stock that you're in right now is the only one that's gonna run ever in your entire life? Hell to the no, okay? So use this money that you just made to go make it somewhere else. You can keep some in here to see if it will continue to run. So what I always suggest people do is at least sell half. That way you have your initial investment. So if you sell half of $1,000, you obviously got 500 bucks. You can spend somewhere else on another stock that's probably going to run just like this one, maybe even more. And then you missed out on that because you're too worried about seeing the greed and the money that you're making right now because you just doubled your investment, okay? It's important. Look, I know it's so easy to get yourself wrapped up into this thing. I used to do it all the time. You know how many times I would say, okay, if I have 10 million shares here at 0005, and I'm sitting here calculating all the time, oh, what's it gonna look like when it hits a penny? Or what's it gonna look like when it hits 10 cents? You just run that and it consumes you to death. You have to have the discipline to understand that in this market, it ain't gonna stick around forever. You gotta be quick about it. And look, every once in a while you get lucky and you hit one big and you score big. I've been there, I've had five-figure wins, but you still have to be disciplined enough to actually sell, because you haven't made shit until you sell that stock. I want to be as clear as possible that you, at all costs, protect your initial investment, and then whatever's left in there, it's house money at that point. So you sell half your $1,000 bucks, you got $500 left in that particular stock, and no matter how long you leave it in there, that $500 worth of whatever you sold at, you'll still have 500,000 shares if you sold at 001. So you have 500,000 shares there, and then whatever you sell it at after that point, it's just profit. You're playing with house money. So you can sell at your leisure. You know, set a plan up for yourself to say, okay, maybe I'll sell in chunks if it keeps running. I have 500,000 shares, so maybe if it goes to 002, I'll sell another half there. Or if it goes to 003, I'll sell another half there. You know, those runs do happen, and I'm not trying to rob people of money, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, tell you that you just got to be quick in and out every time. Absolutely not. But at the very least, as soon as you have the ability to protect your initial investment, whatever that your plan is, do so and be disciplined about it, because if you're not, it will screw you in the end. I had one guy, his very first trade ever, you can go watch it on my channel, the very first trade he ever made. It's the most viewed video I have on my channel. He made $28,000. He had unrealized gains of $28,000 on his very first trade ever, trading OTC penny stocks. $28,000 in unrealized gains, and he couldn't take the money. He still saw dollar signs. They were in his eyes. He couldn't get his head wrapped around the fact that I could just take this money right here, or I could chance it and let it go. Guess what happened? A reverse split happened. It tanked 80%. He watched all of his gains go all the way up and watched them all come all the way back down. So this happens. I've seen guys go from 17 grand to negative dollars, you know, and they've had to sell for a loss. It happens, guys. I'm telling you, you don't know better than the market does. The market will chew you up and spit you out, and if you're not disciplined enough with covering profits and protecting that initial investment, you will get screwed, okay? This is probably one of the most passionate topics that I have when I'm talking about, you know, beginning trading and all that good stuff. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Just a quick video that I wanted to just kind of like put out there for you to protect that initial investment at all costs. Okay, because that's the initial investment that you have, that's your hard-earned dollars, that's capital. So that's something that you actually had to work for. Maybe you had a day job that you worked for this money to invest with. Why wouldn't you want to protect it at all costs, okay? Maybe $500, maybe it took you a week maybe it took you a month to save up $500. Do you really want to squander that away, or would you rather protect that so you can use it on something else and let that money work for you? I think you would prefer the latter. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this resonated with some of you and that you realize that maybe you need to take a step back and say, maybe this is why I'm struggling here. Maybe this is why, you know, or maybe I need to have a little bit more self-awareness about the way that I'm trading as far as discipline is concerned. And if you do need help with this, there are people that are willing to help you and you're learning and you're growing, and that is at We Trade HQ. So if you're interested in being part of a free group where people will surround themselves around you and really try to help you and have your best interests at heart, click the link down in the description and we will be there for you to help you learn and grow and celebrate in your success. We Trade HQ is not just geared towards penny stock players though either. We have mentors and people that trade all kinds of stuff. Big boards, options, futures, Forex, you name it, cryptocurrencies, whatever you're trading within the market, We Trade HQ is the place for you. Guys, thank you again so much. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content such as this. That's all for me, guys. As always, I'll see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Smith is out. He's out. Wow.